be playing straight up like he likes to play. But I think they're gonna have heat coming off those corners. Jalyx Hunt, man, he's the other guy. Jalyx Hunt has really.
You think he's outplaying Nolan Smith?
Yeah, I think without a doubt. Yeah, I think that Jalyx Hunt is making a place where they got to play him more than they did. I mean, it's a wonder he's not going to be a starter, but I don't know whether he will or not. But he's going to be on the field. I mean, I don't know what else he needs to do because there are days where nobody blocks the kid. So
and with Jonathan Grenard being out, that may end up. They may be forced to play both those guys, right?
I think that with Grenard out, one thing he's done is he's let Jalyx Hunt let everybody know that they got to be crazy not to put him on the field. He's got to play because I don't as an outside pass rusher, he's the best outside pass rusher that I've seen on the team. So, there have been days where none of the Eagles guys can block him. So how could he not, be on the field when you got a third down? You need to have him on the field. And you look at last year. Yeah, I know it was, it was a kind of year where he didn't have great numbers. I mean, he had 6 or 7 sacks, but he led the team in sacks. So Jalyx Hunt, though, he looks better than he did last year. He's stronger, and he's got a combination of speed and power off the corner. And I think that he's going to have a big year. I mean, I think he's really has come. He's gotten stronger, and he's very quick with his moves, and they're having trouble blocking him. So I think he's going to be on the field, and he's a guy who I think that should get double-digit sacks.
Garry, how does a guy like Tariq Woolen change your secondary? A guy that's 6'4".
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the size of this guy, I saw him at the podium today. Yeah. He's a big dude, man. Yes. I mean, you're talking about one of the bigger corners in the league. He's 6'4". You got another guy on the other side. I heard he had a pick today, Q, which is great to hear.
Yep.
And then you got Cooper in the middle of the field. How does a guy that big change up the secondary, you think, for Vic? I mean, do you bring him? Do you gamble more? Does he change it at all in any way? That kind of
I think he's going to be playing a lot of man. He's going to let these guys play man because the thing that that you look at him. I mean, there are times there's nobody open, man. These guys, they lock down the Eagles receiver, especially without Devontae out there, without the rookie
Mekhi Lemon.
Len, not him out there. There are times when they just like, they just lock those guys down. I know they're good, but I think they got to play some man to man. They got, but see the way Vic though, I guess he can't take sleeping at night if he gives up a big play, man. He doesn't get any sleep much. Because he's not taking those safeties and bringing them up. So, they got to play more man than they have played. But that'll be his call. But he's not giving up the deep ball. Vic does not believe in giving up the deep ball, and I can't blame him. I mean, he's had a lot of success playing the game like that.
Jalen Hurts' camp has been what to Garry Cobb so far?
Well, he's getting better in the offense. He's getting better in the offense where he knows where he's going with the ball. He's having a good camp. But the big thing he's doing is getting more comfortable in this offense. And
is he working on things that he's never worked on before?
Yeah. Well, they talk about all the stuff with his footwork. Everything is about his footwork. And he talks about his footwork. And that's the big thing with this offense is the footwork of the quarterback will make things a lot smoother with the timing. That if he, does things right with his drop, that when he gets to the end of his drop, there'll be somebody open for him to go to throw the ball to. So I see that he's getting more and more comfortable in the offense, but they're, like I said, they're giving him a lot of reps, boy. This is his, where each day he's got to be getting, 90% of the plays. It's Jalen.
Gary, is this fair to say? It looks like the first 5 years with Jalen, they worked so much with his athleticism and with his dual threat capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Now all I hear is progression, footwork, reads.
Mm-hmm.
These are things I didn't hear in the first 5 years.
Yeah.
So to me now, you think they're technically more coaching him to be the pocket guy compared to what they did the first 5 years? Because Gary, I never heard footwork.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard progression reading.
Yeah.
I never heard Nick talking about going through 1, 2. I heard it today.
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing that. It's almost like they're coaching him completely different than the way they did his first 5 years.
Yeah, well, I think it's some because the offense is new. At the same time, he's going to be running with the ball some, because the coaches clearly come out and said that he does not want to take that part of the game away because it's something the defense has got to worry about. So they're going to have some times where they're going to run some bootlegs with him and do different things to let him take off with the ball. And then they don't discourage him from dropping in the pocket. And if he doesn't see what he wants, because the coach was saying this, is that they know that other teams, the things that keep them up at night is they're worried about Jalen and his legs. And he says, they're going to do all those things that they want. They do not want him to take that away from this offense. So they encourage him that at times, if he feels like he sees something, go ahead and take off because it's going to be on tape. It's something else for the other team to worry about. And they know that, he's come in great shape, and you can see the way he, if anything, looks a little quicker. And he can run, and they're encouraging him. They want that to be part of they thought that that maybe they didn't do enough of that last year. But him taking off creates problems for the defense. It doesn't create problems for the Eagles. It creates problems for the opponent. So they don't want him to, hey, if you see something, go ahead and take off. Because be good to have that on tape. And you can see the way they're talking about it, that they know that it creates a problem, especially in the red zone. When you're playing man down there, which, everybody loves to play man down there. And you're in man, and all of a sudden you got everybody covered, and then he just cuts your heart out by taking off and running the ball down to the 2-yard line or something, for 20 yards, and now they got a first down, and your chances of stopping them are very, very, very little, very small. So they want him to, they want him to scramble. They want that as part of the game, but I think that they encourage him. Like I said, they want him to utilize his legs for that to be something the other team has got to worry about. But the offense and everything, till Devontae gets in there, they need him on the field.